Door. Well, you know, they living in this place. It was a great big some kind of place. I don't know what it was. It had all kind of places in it, big and little, light and dark. And I love things like you would see a tree or an animal or fall down a hole or in a grinders. I don't know. They didn't know nothing neither what kind of place it was. Sometimes they like it, sometimes they didn't. Yeah, I loved doors all over it. They was all the time going through wrong doors or others was locked, which they couldn't find the key. She would say to him, I thought you had it, and he would say, no, you had it, I didn't have it. Then they would have to try another door if they didn't fall in a grinder or get hit by an animal or drown or something. They had a lot of keys, only they didn't have as many keys as there was doors. A lot of them wasn't locked anyhow. If you open them, you would just keep falling for a long time. Sometimes they would say, why did we ever come here anyhow? Then one of them would say, it wasn't my idea. And the other one would say, well, it wasn't mine neither. Maybe we could go some other place. Only they didn't know no other place. Well, one time they found a key. It had a note tied to it. The note said, this is the one. So she said to him, what do you think it means, this is the one? He said, well, this is some kind of special thing. You wouldn't understand it. She said, I can understand anything you can understand. He said, oh, yeah, you're the one knows it all. She said, maybe you are. Maybe you're the one knows it all. He said, maybe I am. She said, well, then tell me, what does it mean, this is the one? He said, well, it means what it says, this is the one. She said, the one what? He said, well, it's the one, what it is. And she said, what is it then? Never mind, he said, I'm looking into it. Oh, are you, she said. He said, yes, I am. She said, maybe this ain't that easy to look into. Maybe it ain't easy to see what there is to see. Plus, I'll tell you something else, she said. What's that, he said. She said, what if that note means this is the one we better not mess with? She said, I think we better think about this. He said, I am thinking about it. She said, I think we better take it slow and easy. We better not rush into nothing too fast. He said, I ain't rushing nowhere. She said, let's sleep on it. Let's not do nothing with that key till tomorrow. He said, right you are. What he done, though, he waited till she was asleep. Then he gone looking for that door on his ownsie onesie. He looked high and he looked low. He looked all the way up the top of that place and he looked all the way down the bottom of it. He come to a place, didn't look like no door. He never seen nothing like it before. It was like spinning around real fast, only he thought it might have a keyhole in it. So he begun to spin with it, only he spun so fast, he spun himself into the ground. He like drilled himself right down into the ground. Man, what a lucky thing, hey? What do you mean, what a lucky thing? I don't know what you mean. I mean, she was right. That door was the one you better not mess with. Why not? Because it will be in the civilizations we know it. We've been in the civilizations? Yeah, civilizations we know it. And he never stuck a key in a hole, right? No, he never done it. You sure he never done it? Oh, I ain't sure, but I don't think he done it. If he done it, we probably wouldn't know anyhow, would we? Probably we wouldn't know the difference. Probably not. But you don't think he done it? No, I don't think. Wow, what a lucky us.